sponsors for my cosplaying, I worked a bunch of jobs.
Kokichi, you know have to go that far.
Anyone who doesn't get this is just as stupid as the whore bitchlet over there.
Okay. Oh, want him that badly, huh? Fine. But now you owe me one.
Kokichi, I'm sorry. I just can't fly for you anymore. An organization centered around petty crimes. One that forbids murder.
There was no bridge over the river.
My demon angel, pretty fuzzy princess!
When? So not during seance?
Yeah, this is just cosplay.
I'm scared too. Scared of losing my friends.
It's just a single high school girl. It's party time!
But the culprit had accidentally plugged their cords into the wrong ports.
Yes!
There's already proof?
That was a big problem for us. We got flooded with complaints from the audience.
Shuichi, can I ask you to do one last favor for me?
And neither was Kaito.
Well, I guess there's no point in discussing the magic circle anymore.
Killing games are the best form of entertainment!
That's wrong!
I told you that ain't happening, you dumb sea urchin-headed... Wait, that's me. Don't shout, stupid. Kokichi will hear us.
Go back to your room.
I have no reason to bring it up.
At last, at long last.
What are you guys talking about?
I remember you and Gonto went off together when we first started looking.
What should we talk about? What should we say to get ourselves off the suspect list?
Guys, maybe suspecting Kirumi is wrong.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
You're upset and irrational. At times like this, a voice of reason is necessary.
Could it be?
And once it's over, nothing can replace it! Oh, why did they take their lives for granted?
If you're lying, I'll set your pants on fire! Then it was some other dead body that got crushed by the hydraulic press?
Yeah, no problem for Gonta.
Then why didn't you say so sooner?
Yeah.
Well, Monokuma,
I don't know about that. She's definitely the most suspicious.
It's reasonable to assume that it was the victim himself, Yasuhiro Hagakure.
The bloodstain goes from the bathroom all the way to the press.
Only student council members had access.
The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and sink. But in the end, Ryoma succumbed.
It's totally possible that the body switching never happened and Kaito is dead.
Huh?
All the people in this peaceful world are straight up crazy for this killing game!
Okay, well, let's check the answers later and try to find all the other clues first.
Pointing! Like a hidden bridge besides that signboard, maybe.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
Huh? That's too obvious for me not to comment on. That's definitely not a little swimming.
Right. And the virtual world is connected to our five senses. The culprit was preparing the seance murder they had planned.
Go back to how you used to be! When you loved us so much!
My name is Teru Hanamura. On the streets, I'm known as the ultimate cook. Himiko was the one who chose that room. Therefore, she is unmistakably the culprit.
It's possible that I killed Kaito with the press, but there's no way to know.
A difficult trick. But remember that the lock was so loose it moved at the slightest touch. What kind of punishment will they receive? Please tell me what it is.
I'll do it! That memory and 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 that...
Get a rock-hard rager!
Hope's Peak Academy, along with the rest of the planet, was in danger of extinction.
Next up, we're gonna do 100 cool magic show poses! Yo! That's enough!
Maybe I wasn't too far off with the theory I had earlier.
Now. We don't know if Maki was really talking to Ryoma, right? I'm gonna do my best.
After the preparations were complete, we began the seance.
I see.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi.
He probably returned to the salon as soon as he could to avoid drawing suspicion.
In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore. Kokichi, what the hell's gotten into you?
And only Rantaro was in the picture.
Before Rantaro was killed, the bookcase door was open.
Got proof, you bastard?
Maki, please, calm down.
From your mouth?
Why? So many of our friends have sacrificed their lives. Why Maki? Why now? Kibo is onto something. Isn't it weird that the hydraulic press stopped for a second?
You can't do that!
They travel through the air in a swarm, covering every square inch of this campus.
I tried to go to the roof to meet up with her, but the door was locked.
So the culprit placed Ryoma's corpse in the piranha tank before nighttime yesterday?
Gota just want to help everyone, like true gentlemen.
One moment, please. I'm rewinding the tape right now.
That's nothing but a delusion! Can't you tell? It's the title of the current Danganronpa you guys are doing.
I just need you all to listen. It's not like Mew could have been killed by an antidote.
If by some miracle Himiko has been gobbled up, please give a big round of applause!
It all began at Hope Street Academy.
From human to object?
Remember what I told you?
You just said that you drew the magic circle exactly as it appears in the document.
Sorry, huh? So you did see them.
Well, I've heard enough. Gota's the culprit.
But rather, to salvage the human race.
What are you talking about? It's not alive.
Is this a sincere reaction?
So just as I thought, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
It seems sort of weird to me. Junko and Oshima had a twin too, right? Peeking! Peeking!
We heard it had been rebuilt and was accepting applications for talented students again.
Was it really Kaito?
Alrighty!
I'll never give up, no matter what!
Yeah,
Please, put an end to this.
and shoved his head into the sink filled with water. All right, let's pin this down.
Was Rantaro himself!
If you can perform mysterious miracles, couldn't you have just swapped places with Ryoma?
During the stakeout, we saw Kaito and 6 others go down to the basement.
I don't think you need to apologize.
Oh, Father told me. He said to make sure I told everyone.
It would slide, just like Shumai said.